Hello,
Good morning. I am Deborah,
and I am Tony.
and welcome you guys to another segment of Saturday morning.
That's right,
Yes, with Deborah and
Tony.
thank you guys so much for joining
Mhm.
us. We pray that you had a wonderful week
Yes.
and welcome to the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Everybody looks forward to the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
Get to relax a little bit and do some fun stuff. And with this weather we're having,
Yeah.
it's good to be out.
Mm-hmm.
A little hot, but
Yes.
you can work with that.
Yes, we
Just pour
can.
some water on your head or something to cool you down a little bit.
That's what you do. Just make it work.
Yeah,
You
whatever you
know.
need to do.
And the beauty about it is because the time is yours, you get to do whatever it is that makes you
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
great.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yes. So you guys, I am not a person, and neither is Tony. Okay, to waste any time. Okay, when we know that there is a better way. All
Here we
right,
go.
and
Better way.
there's a better way, and there's also this expression too that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
That's it. That's it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you ever come across these people that, say, for instance, when you were dating and you were with your boyfriend and stuff, and you were going someplace and he was lost, and it was evident that he was lost, and he was so, I don't know the word, embarrassed or
Proud.
arrogant and proud. That's the
That's the
word,
word.
proud.
Yeah.
To stop and ask for directions,
Mm-hmm.
and the end result being you guys wasted all that time wandering around,
Mm-hmm.
let's say in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Getting late to your destination,
Yeah.
being frustrated beyond measure.
Yeah. Party is over.
Yep.
People going home.
It's over. That's good.
You went to you got invited to a party. You did. Oh, I know this. I know this. I've been over here before. Yeah, I can find it. And you end up spending all night looking for the place, and when you get there, they're packing up
Yes.
and they're going home.
And they're going home. And they see you, it's like, oh, you overdressed to be part of the cleanup crew. So the point, you guys,
Yeah.
of that entire lead-in is
Ask for directions.
is our topic today.
Yes.
Ask for directions. Yes.
Now, how hard is that?
Yes.
But I tell you, from a man's perspective,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is sometimes hard because we like to feel like we know. Not everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say everything, but that's what a lot of men feel, that they know everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we want to feel that we know most things.
Yes.
You know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
especially when it comes to things to do with cars and driving and directions, we want to believe that we got this thing on the route. We know what we're doing, even though we haven't, we haven't done the GPS or anything or whatever. We still want to feel like we know, that we can find this place.
That you're in control.
Almost like it's a challenge. We can do this.
I
We're
see.
in control of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this without any help from her or from anybody else. That we can do this. All right. So we're gonna wing it. We don't know where. How many movies have you seen where the rest of the family saying, Dad, would you just ask somebody, Dad, are you lost? No, I'm not lost, son. No, I'm not lost. Dad, would you ask somebody for directions?
No, I got this. I got this. Yes. But you guys, again, time is valuable.
It's true.
Time is valuable. And as I said at the top of this whole thing, why waste time wandering in the wilderness, directionless, wasting time that you really truly don't have, getting late to whatever it is that was your destination in the first place, when there was, in fact, a better way.
Yes, and it's not just asking for directions. It is when you ask for directions. It's very crucial sometimes. Or for advice, directions, advice on how to do something. Um, let's say I'm going to an interview. I'm going for a job interview.
Mhm.
All right. I did not leave home really with a lot of, a lot of time, and that I could, in case something happens.
Mhm.
Let's say I give myself an hour to get there,
Mhm.
and it really takes about 45 minutes to get there. So, you know, I only got 15 minutes, and usually you go to an interview, they tell you at least be there 15 minutes before the interview. So I didn't take the time to really find out where this location was, and I figured, a general idea where it is and I'll be able to find it. So here comes, 45 minutes. Now you got this 15 minutes to go and you can't find this place.
That would be a
And
problem.
now you're starting to panic, right?
Yes.
Because you don't want this potential employer to think that you are always late.
Mhm.
You might be early all the time, but you're getting ready to give a first impression here. And they say first impressions, whatever they do, it kind of sets the tone
It definitely sets the tone. It
for
paints
how
that
people,
picture
yeah, how people are going to look at you. So
of how you handle
yeah, so that
situations.
yeah, so what I'm
Absolutely.
saying, time is something is important.
Mhm.
You even if you think you have enough time, give yourself a little bit more time
Yes.
to get there.
Yes.
As I think my mom or somebody used to say, just start out earlier than you should, just in case something happens. That thing can happen and you can resolve it, and then you still got time to get where you're going because you started out early.
Mhm. Even if you're sitting in your car an hour
Right.
before the establishment opens,
Yeah.
yes, drinking your coffee.
But you're
Okay.
there.
You are chilling. You are
Yeah.
chilling,
Oh yeah. Oh
You're,
yeah.
yes, you're relaxed, you're under control, you're confident, you're positive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you need to go over some notes, you can go over some
You
notes.
can do that too.
Because you have the time.
Got the time.
You got the time. But if you get there and you're rushing, oh man, you walk in your thoughts. You rush in there, your thoughts are all over the place, and you gotta go to the bathroom and make sure you look okay again, and stuff like that. Not a good.
It's not a good feeling. Yeah, that is not a good place to be in. And just as you said, it's also when you ask for directions, and I'm going to take it even a step further, that whole, thought that you had, and that being, that job interview. I know that what I've done in the past, when someone tells you, hey, be here on Monday at 9 a.m.,
Right.
okay, and they tell you the address of the establishment, you know what I'm doing? In advance of
Yes.
Monday, I'm getting in my car.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna drive.
I'm taking that trial run to that establishment
That's true.
to see, yes, exactly where it is, to make sure that I am confident on the day of that interview that I am going to get there without any hiccups. The only hiccup that I'm going to have potentially may be traffic, but me knowing step by step as far as how to get there, I've got that on the wraps. I don't have to worry about it.
And I'll tell you this, with those interviews, you may know where you're going and you get to that destination, but then you have one of the hardest times trying to navigate the parking, where the parking lot is supposed to be, where it is, because even though you're at the address, now you got to figure out where you're going to park. And that sometimes takes you the other 15 minutes.
Be prepared. Know what you are getting yourself in for. Be prepared. Yes. Isn't that something they used to tell you when you were like young in the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts?
Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, yeah.
That simple
be always
concept.
Prepared.
Be always prepared.
Be always prepared.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the main concepts. Always be prepared.
Yes, absolutely. And they say that for a reason, because they knew that you would need that concept going through life.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. So ask for directions.
Yes.
And this goes more than asking directions. Ask for advice. You don't know how to do something. Well, you don't sit there and tinker and tinker. If you're working with explosives, would you tinker with it, or will you ask somebody because because you make a mistake, everything could go boom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you take these chances with the other things?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm telling you, if you're working with the electricity, I'm telling you that electricity, you're working with explosives or anything that can hurt you, you ask direction. I mean, you ask advice very quickly because you don't want to make any mistakes. Okay, so
You know, and the thing is, even if it's not electricity or explosives or anything such as that, you still ask for directions, you still ask for advice
yeah,
so that, we had mentioned this, so that you are operating, okay, with the tools, okay,
hmm,
and information that
yeah,
you need to make sound
that's
decisions.
right,
hmm
that's right.
And one of the things that you hear people say too is, because what I do at my job, I'm a mentor for a lot of people, and
Mhm.
I've got the answers for a lot of people. I've got the answers for a lot of
Yeah,
people,
you do have the answers.
and sometimes they'll come to me and they say, "Oh, you know, I've got a stupid question."
There are none of those, right?
There are no stupid
Okay.
questions. It's not a stupid question because obviously you went to the person,
Hmm.
you went to that source because you weren't clear on something. So, why is it that you feel that you potentially are asking a stupid question? If whatever is going on at the time is not clear in your mind, it's not stupid.
That's
It's not
true.
stupid.
That's true.
You know, you need to have a solid footing under you. And I respect the fact, okay, that know that you need to have a solid
Hmm.
footing under you
Hmm.
before you start on this endeavor that you're getting ready to embark on. Ask the question, be clear
Hmm.
as far as making sure you know what it is that you need so
Okay.
that you can start this thing.
Okay.
hmm
But what if this is the third time they ask you the same question?
Okay, then we've got another
You got a
issue at
communication
hand.
problem?
We got another issue at hand.
Okay.
Okay, why is it that you're not getting this thing that you have been told multiple times? Okay,
Hmm.
so that lets me know, okay, that the way that they learn things and the way that they retain information, we need to find another way
Okay.
to make sure that we solidify
Right.
whatever it is. I've had some people come to my office without pad and pen in hand. Okay. And when I get to learn how they learn and how they retain information, as soon as they show up in my office and they come in absent of those things, you know what I'm doing? Go back to your office, get a pad,
Hmm.
okay, and get a pen,
Hmm.
okay, so that when we are having that discussion, you can take the notes because some people, that's how they learn,
Right.
okay?
That's true.
They hear.
Hmm.
Okay, they communicate it to you.
Hmm.
They write it
Write
down.
it
They've
down.
got to see it.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. We all learn differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people are more audio. They hear something, they got it. You know, some are more visual. You give them a demonstration,
Mm-hmm.
they'll never forget it. You know, so different ways of learning. Some people are slow, very quick to pick things up. Others need it repeated a couple times
Mm-hmm.
before they get it.
Right.
So as a teacher, if you are aware of how your student is learning something,
Mm-hmm.
then that's the method. That's the way you teach
That's
them,
right.
so that they get it. Because somebody say you know you don't the onus or the obligation is on the teacher to get that message over to the student.
That's why they're teachers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if the message is not going over in one particular method, and you find another method,
Got to.
and you find another one, and you find another one until you find the one that
Mm-hmm.
where that person can learn
Mm-hmm.
or understand what you're saying. So teachers are very important, and
They instruct, they
yeah,
guide, they direct.
and
Instruct, guide, and direct.
what do they do? They encourage their students to do what?
Ask questions.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Ask.
Yes. Ask questions. If you don't understand,
You
ask the question.
You
Mm-hmm.
ask.
Yes. That is so important in life. And, that's something that I know I've always done,
Mm-hmm.
is to ask questions and ask for direction.
Right.
I've always done that.
Mm-hmm.
And because that sets me up for success.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what it does. It sets me up for
Mm-hmm.
success.
Yeah, you man, don't be, don't feel any way about doing that. Ask the question. It doesn't take away from
Mm-hmm.
who you are. It doesn't make you any less, of who you are if you ask the direction. It shows that, to me, it shows that you're wise and that you are someone who does not want to waste time.
Mm-hmm.
If someone can give you the answer very quickly, why do you need go, as they say, reinvent the wheel? Why are you going to go try to find it out for yourself and dig around and then go all around?
And somebody's got it.
And then come back, go all Atlanta, you go all down to North Georgia or wherever, you do all that. And then you come back and the person says, well, I could have told you that.
Yeah, somebody's got what you need.
I could have told you that before you left here.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't want to. You wanted to find out for yourself.
Right.
So don't do that. Don't make, your time is valuable.
And this whole thing that we're talking about leads us also into that passage in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, although I'm sure that, it can have many interpretations, but that lean on your own understanding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't do that.
You're right. Ask somebody who knows. Now, there's some people who don't know, and they will give you an answer.
Don't lean on your own understanding.
Some people give you an answer even though they don't. But people who know the answer to something. It is demonstrated. You can tell in the mannerism and the attitude of a person when they really know what they're talking about. And you can also tell when people are guessing. Now, the Bible also says, ask, and it shall be given to you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and the door shall be open. That's what the Bible says.
Yes.
So you're asking so that you can get direction.
Yes. Right? Absolutely. You're seeking it
Mm-hmm.
so that you can find what it is that you need and what you're looking for.
That's it.
Yeah. Knock.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Are you available? Yes.
Yeah.
Come on in.
See, door opens to you.
That door opens.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta knock first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta ask.
Gotta ask.
You gotta seek, right?
You gotta seek.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. So ask for those directions, you guys, because again, it will make that path of yours a lot clearer and a lot straighter, because you will be well equipped with everything that you need to succeed. You're not wavering. You're not guessing. It's like, oh my gosh, is this right or is that right? But if you start off with the correct information, then you definitely have a chance for success.
And when you ask, make sure you understand what they're telling you. You've heard of people going out in the country and asking somebody for direction and say, it's just around the corner. You remember that?
It is.
Yeah, it's just around the corner. You need to find out exactly what they're talking about.
Yes.
Because
so when you see that cow that's got a spot between his head, okay, when you see that cow, okay, you go another about 10, maybe 15, maybe 20 feet, okay, then that's when you're going to take that left.
That ended up being, 20, 30 miles down the road. And they told you it was just around the corner. So that,
those directions were not clear.
It's all in perspective, okay?
Those directions were not clear.
You need to know who you're talking to. So that means that you need to communicate with the same the same terminology. You understand this word to mean this thing, and they understand that the word means the same thing.
Yes.
Because if that word means something else to him, you guys are going to be in trouble.
Right.
But not you guys, you are going to be in trouble. Because he's fine. They know how to get there, but you don't know. So, make sure that terminology matches.
That's right.
So, what do you mean by around the corner?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you mean by around the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, around the corner means it's probably going to take about 30 minutes to get around the corner.
Mm.
Okay, so that's not really around the corner,
Yes,
right?
yes. So, in other words, okay, be careful of who you asking directions of.
It's true.
You can't ask everybody directions.
That's true.
Because they're not going to have the answer.
And they may give you an answer.
They will give you an answer.
Yeah, most people will give you an answer, even if they don't know. They'll tell you something.
And then, there's different levels of asking for direction that we've learned, through life when we're younger. We get directions from our parents. A lot of times we don't want their directions, but we get it from our parents, and we get it from our teachers and our, instructors, because they're all trying to, raise us up in the way that we should go to make sure that we are well equipped, okay, with what it is that we need, okay. And then when we go out into the world, we get direction from management,
right?
Okay, and they will, guide and direct us to make sure, okay, that we're doing all that we're supposed to do to make sure that we are effective in our jobs and that we are working towards the goals and the visions of the organization. That's what it's all about. And then when you have your relationship with the Almighty Father, okay, you ask Him for directions in your life. Each and every day. Each and every day.
The directions are solid too.
They never fail.
All right.
But you got to ask.
You're right, and they're right on the money. Every time.
Absolutely, every single time. So, guys, ask for direction.
Ask.
Yes.
Ask. And if you don't think you understand, ask another question.
That's right. That's right. And it will be given unto you. Yeah. So that is the message of the day,
That's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you do that, then again, you can be effective in your utilization of time instead of, again, wandering out there in that wilderness. Yes.
Yeah, we can talk more about the wilderness. We're not even going to touch that today.
Not today.
Because there's a lot of stuff in that wilderness
Yeah.
that you get in trouble with. So we're not going to touch that.
Not today.
It's another subject.
But yes, thank you guys for joining us for another segment of Saturday Mornings with Deborah and Tony. And our message, as far as asking for directions, it is important.
Especially you men, don't be ashamed. Don't feel.
Ask for those directions.
Ask directions. Doesn't take away from your
I
manhood or anything.
At all. And I tell you what, there's one thing that I definitely appreciated about this one over here. When I was, starting to know him and stuff like that, we were going someplace. If he did not know, guess what he's doing? Where are you going? I'm going over to that gas station over there, okay, and asking them for some directions. I appreciate it so much.
You know what's funny? A lot of the times I walk into gas station and they said that we don't know. We don't know where that is.
Don't know.
Now, what did that do for me? But at least they were honest, right?
Yeah.
They said, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because some people just give you directions, but they said, I don't know. Which means, no, I'll find somebody else.
Right.
Who can actually tell me.
Yeah, it's usually the GPS on the phone. But we're talking about when there was no GPS.
When there was no GPS. That's when there was no GPS. But now.
But that was just a lead into
that's a lead in,
still, as individuals, we have to ask for directions, okay? If where we are going or embarking on is not clear. Okay, whether we're driving someplace, whether we're getting ready to do, some type of assignment, if it is not clear before you even start.
Yeah, that's true.
Ask for directions.
But I'll tell you this before we wrap it up. Even though you have GPS, sometimes it does not take you to your destination. You guys know, you've had the experience, you still have to get out and ask somebody where something was.
You know why?
Because the GPS.
First of all, technology failed, and that satellite.
Yeah. So
offline.
So you had to go back to ground zero, right? And ask somebody.
That's right.
Know? So we have GPS. We're all technology savvy and all that right now. But sometimes even that does not give you the answers that you need.
Yes. There's only one source whose directions never fail, and we'll leave it at that.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So again, you guys,
Right.
thank you so much for joining us. Continue to be blessed in this fabulous, wonderful day.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Please do.
It is a great day,
It is.
and you make it your kind of special.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like
Yes.
that. You make it your kind of special.
Absolutely.
Put
Absolutely.
your spin on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Whatever it is
Like
that makes your heart smile.
Okay. She's talking
Yes.
about hearts.
Yeah.
Smiling.
Yeah. And I'm talking about making your heart smile. And you guys don't see it on camera, but in front of me, I've got a picture from my most handsome godson who painted me a picture for Mother's Day. And when I tell you that painting that he did for me just makes my heart smile. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Love you, love you, love you, Mr. Jeremiah. So,
Okay.
So thank you guys again.
Thanks again.
Yeah. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay encouraged.
Yes.
And until we meet again, keep growing,
Keep going.
keep thriving,
And thrive.
keep pushing those boundaries.
Push those boundaries.
And we will see you all next week on our next Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Love
Enjoy
you,
your
and
day.
we'll see you soon.
All right.
Yes. And don't forget to ask for those directions.
Especially you, man.
That was good.